Okay. Welcome back. This is No Cap Sports. We haven't done a sports one in a while, but we're back. Episode 8. That's like 2 away from 10, I think. We got Sean Wright.
What's up?
Sean Wright.
Member of the NK boys varsity hockey team.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah,
What was your record? 2-70?
2-13-1.
That's actually impressive.
We won our last 2 games. It was,
Yo, I'm
it was great.
sipping that drink. Okay, so
That water.
the water. All right.
We're not
let's-
supposed to tell them what we're drinking.
Oh shit. Okay.
Merch alert!
Merch alert. Visors.
Visors and hats are starting at $15.
Yo, they're kind
You
of
can get a
fire.
T-shirt for $10. They come in all sizes.
Jack, why don't you show off your T-shirt? I think you have one on. Yes.
Let's go.
All right. Merch
pretty-
alert.
They're pretty nice.
They're pretty fire. Also, we have our March Madness tournament. $5 to enter. You could win.
No,
You
I'm
could
into
win all 3 of these things. And money. Top 5 brackets get
Prizes.
prizes. Yes. Top 2 get to come on the podcast. So yeah.
They would sit in the same seat Sean Wright is sitting in right
plus one more seat. But all right.
now.
So.
Right, yeah.
Contact us if you want to be in the bracket challenge. Contact us if you want any of these. And yeah, let's get it happen.
First, we're gonna start with the NFL offseason.
Yes.
3 mega deals. 2 of which are trades, and 1 is a free agency signing.
True that.
So, we have Le'Veon Bell. We have Antonio Brown and Odell Beckham Jr. We're gonna get to those very quickly. I think we can switch the slide now, right? Okay. So first, we're gonna start with Le'Veon Bell. You can
Yes.
see his 2017 stats because he didn't play in 2018. He had 321 rushes for 1,291 yards, which is 4 as an average, and he had 9 TDs. 2 receiving TDs, 85 receptions. I think you guys can read that.
Yeah.
So he signs a contract.
4 years, $52.5 million.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Making big bucks.
Now, just to put that in perspective, he could have made $14.5 million with the franchise tag on the Steelers, but Steelers didn't re-sign him to that. He's the second highest paid running back in the league, only behind Todd Gurley.
And he's in front of Devontae Freeman, LaShawn McCoy, and Saquon Barkley.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Sean,
Yeah, what's up?
this is an odd move for Le'Veon Bell, right?
Yep. Sure was.
Do you think how much better are the Jets now?
Well-
they weren't a very good team at all.
No, they were one of the worst.
Exactly.
So,
why would he go there? Maybe 1 for 1. And
money.
Are they that much better with just a running back?
I think with a maturing quarterback, and Le'Veon Bell can make a big difference with that team. They can win a few more games this year. Although I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Are they
though.
still getting in over the Patriots anytime soon?
No, not even close.
Fair enough.
Bray.
So, what's next for the Steelers? I mean, they lost
They lost
him plus the next guy who we're talking about. I'm not going to reveal that, but I guess they're going to go with James Conner now. They have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not really like they're like, man, I only have James Conner now. It's like, wow, we got James Conner for nothing. And
Yeah,
now he's like, bruh, you know?
Yeah, James Conner and Juju gonna lead the team next year.
What are you talking about, Juice?
Of course. No, but I think they definitely got worse over the offseason. 2 big keys lost, and
Two major keys.
Major
Do
keys.
you think
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell was going to be able to put up the same stats as you see right here?
I mean,
They'll be better.
it's hard to say that he's going to put up the same numbers after taking a year off, but I think
They'll be better.
they could.
They'll be better.
I don't know if they'll be that much better
Why?
because
Who is going
like,
to take up his carries? Who's going to take up his receptions? No one ever.
That's true, but like it's hard to see someone coming off a year's vacation pretty much and seeing the same
Yeah, but he's
performance.
not. It's not like he's in like Tokyo, just slacking off
Geek.
I mean, he gained like 30 pounds.
of muscle.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
Muscle.
Where's this information?
Where's this coming from?
I was watching some NFL Network.
He gained 30 pounds of fat.
I don't know the exact number, but it's pretty much
It's
up
a
there.
correlation.
Well, hopefully he's going to be training. In the
Right, he's gonna
offseason,
train
so
all summer and get back into shape.
Yeah, that's cool.
We kind of saw that with like Gordon Hayward or something,
Now,
Took a lot of time. Well, he was hurt. but
Yeah,
He took
Yeah.
a lot of time off, and now he's just getting used to
right.
everything again.
and it took him this long, so I don't think it'll take Le'Veon Bell this long because he wasn't hurt, but he is on a. He hasn't played for a year, and he's on a new team. It's kind of a similar situation to Gordon Hayward, except the injury, just different. But why do you think he would leave the Steelers? Like, what was the issue there? They just didn't want to pay him. Was that the reason?
He didn't think he was getting paid enough. Like, I don't know. He just didn't like where he was. He just wasn't getting paid.
All right.
I think we can move on now. Next up, Mr. Antonio Brown. He had some definite complaints about Ben Roethlisberger over
Yes.
this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
There's his stats right there. 15 touchdowns. I think that was a league best, right?
And how many games? How many games did he play?
Like 14, I think.
15, 14.
I think it was 12. I think he played 12 games.
Really?
No, he did.
Oh, no.
That was OB.
That was Odell.
No, you gave it
15. He played 15 games.
Yeah, he missed. He missed one game. That was I think that was one of the few games I lost. in.
Overall, great stats.
Yes, overall great stats.
15 touchdowns, career high.
May we add 6 straight seasons with over 1,200 yards.
How about that? Well, what about the trade details?
Pittsburgh.
Oakland got him for a 66th overall pick and a 141st overall.
I don't know how Pittsburgh could have done that. That was so bad.
Like I don't. For them to take a deal this bad means like no one wanted Antonio Brown. I feel.
Do you think it's?
He's a diva.
Do you think he's aging, or do you think he's just too much of a
Well, it's like
nuisance in the
his
locker
numbers
room?
don't show
it's
he's
kind of
aging.
like
He's-
Anthony Davis, where he just like didn't want to be in Pittsburgh, so he wasn't like trying as hard. Anthony Davis stats have dipped because he's not trying, because he doesn't want to be there. Same.
Sure.
I think it's same here.
Okay, so he had Ben Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh, and he's one of the best quarterbacks.
He's
in the
his
league.
numbers have. His numbers really dictate what Ben does. Oh no, Ben's numbers dictate what he does.
So
Obviously.
do you think?
Yeah, I just think the relationship.
Do you think
was
with Derek
fault-
Carr? Do you think
faulted.
with Derek Carr he's gonna be able to put up?
Yeah,
those
there was
numbers?
that
Derek-
video. Of,
This is an off year,
yeah.
and I don't think that was it the Raiders who haven't had a like someone over 1,200 yards in like the past decades.
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's had 6 straight seasons with.
Yeah.
So he's consistently great.
Well, I don't see him putting up the same numbers as he has been.
Why?
I don't think Derek Carr is reliable. I mean,
People forget that like
He had that one
two
good
or
year
three
that
he
years-
led a team to the playoffs, but
2 or 3 years ago, the Raiders were one of the best teams in the league.
right. But the past 2 years, what have they been doing? Not a lot. And I think
Well, they had Amari Cooper.
right, and they traded him. No, but I don't see Derek Carr like
And I don't like.
being great.
Was there a thing where they didn't want to trade him to like certain teams? Because
Yeah, not the Patriots.
What was that all about? Well, obviously,
And
we couldn't have given anything to them, could we have? That's a good question. What?
picks.
What's
we
the-
have 13 picks this year or something like that.
Right? Why didn't we make a trade for him? Probably because he's
I
a
don't know.
diva.
I have no idea.
He's a
we
diva.
probably didn't. I mean, Pats don't really get
don't
involved
need
with like that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think the Patriots should take a quarterback this year, or should they just keep improving their O-line and stuff?
I think they need to work on like adding key pieces they lost.
We lost. Who'd we lost?
Trent Brown, the left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
That was a huge piece.
Why did he leave?
He got paid in Oakland.
Why don't we just pay him? Because Bill
Pats don't do that. And
Bill's got to pay someone sometime.
Yeah, now he's the highest paid offensive lineman ever. That's crazy.
Dude,
That's so stupid.
it's like we're just like a factory of like.
You got the Miami Patriots and the Detroit Patriots.
There's like been a theme with us where we just like develop our young guys into great players. We don't pay them, and then they leave and get paid so much, and then have less successful careers.
And then the cycle just
just keeps going.
It's never
He's
gonna
been
go
for
away.
20 years.
As long as Bill's there, it's never gonna go away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so let's give this trade some grades. Raiders, I'd give this an A-, because Antonio Brown, he's kind of a dick, honestly.
I wouldn't say he's a dick.
He is.
bleep that out because we're trying for our audience to.
Oh,
watch
yeah.
this
My
at school.
apologies. My apologies.
Our
editor will
Yeah.
take notice.
Yeah, our videos got blocked on school Chromebooks.
Mm-hmm.
So
Especially our no cap rap ones.
Yeah.
'cause,
Shout out.
That's unfortunate.
shout out Dyson, shout out NWY Ace. But yeah, I give the Raiders an A-. I give the Steelers a D. Because it's like that's all they got for arguably the greatest receiver ever.
No.
Whoa.
Straight up, no. Maybe right now, but no.
He's pretty good. I mean,
Whoa.
I mean, how many people have done that?
Who said that?
I said one. I said one of, not the.
I thought you said one.
I thought you said arguably the greatest.
I said one of the greatest.
Okay.
I might have said arguably the greatest. I meant to
Okay.
say.
All right.
I meant to say- I meant
Back to
to
the
say
point. Back
one
to the
of.
point.
Shut up! I meant to say one of.
Whoa.
Okay.
So, I'd give the. Do you want to go?
No, I'm good.
All right. I'd give the Raiders solid A. You know, they got him for as little as possible. Steelers, straight
You never
up.
know. Maybe one of those picks could be the next.
Maybe
Tom
one of those
Brady.
picks, but you never know.
I don't know.
You don't know until the draft.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, kid? What about you?
I think the Raiders. I think, as you said, they got as the most they could with the little amount they had. So, I say an A and a. Well, the Pittsburgh had a weird situation because no one really wanted to be there. So probably
kind of like New Orleans.
like a D plus maybe. I mean they got something for it. I mean they could have waited longer and let him walk.
Yeah, that's true.
So
They
They didn't need to do that right then.
yeah, there was probably better options, but I don't know.
All right, but that's that. We can move on to Odell Beckham Jr. 2018 stats: 77 catches, 1,052 yards, 6 touchdowns. He also threw for 2 touchdowns
Great plays.
in 2018 for 106 yards. So, in a very unexpected, surprising, the kind of groundbreaking move, the Giants traded their best receiver, arguably the best receiver in the league.
Arguably.
They only got Jabril Peppers, the 17th overall pick, and the 95th overall pick.
All right, thoughts on the trade? I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Giants messed up.
It
I
didn't
think they
make sense.
definitely could have waited and got it
Yeah.
a quarterback.
Yeah, I think they could have waited, seen.
They did.
And,
They
no,
did the
like-
literal opposite of what they should have done.
Yeah, they should have seen the quarterback situation play out. See what happens to Eli. See, like.
They should have waived Eli.
Yeah.
Why haven't they? Like, he's so bad.
Eli?
Yes.
I mean, he's just getting old.
He's so bad,
Career's
though. He's
ending for
been
him.
bad forever. Not forever,
Not
but
forever,
like,
but
the
like-
past, 3 years, he's just been god-awful.
And, imagine how good an Odell-Saquon combo would have been for the future.
Yeah, but, they're just so dumb.
I think they pulled the trigger too quick.
Yeah.
They didn't need to, unless he was like, "Get me out of here, or I'm just gonna leave," because he's probably like, "Get me out of here, get me a new quarterback."
I don't even think that was the case though. Like,
I know there's no reports, but like the NFL is way more like, it's way more like protective than like basketball of like what the people actually say. I think because with a lot of the people, you like all the fans know that like, oh, if this guy like put an ultimatum on the team where it was just like if he didn't do this, then he'd leave, and I think that's what's happened here. I just don't think it's out there yet, because who would want to play for Eli Manning? Honestly,
not a lot of people.
Well, like everyone that's never been in the NFL,
yeah, and a team that's been going through so many new head coaches in the past few years.
Yeah,
it's tough to get a good rhythm going.
Yeah, well, it's also tough when your quarterback's like geeking.
So for the Browns, now they have Nick Chubb, Baker Mayfield.
I'm picking him up.
Not before me.
Yes, Kate.
Yes. Kareem Hunt, who's suspended, but he's still Kareem
He's
Hunt.
still suspended?
Yeah, 8 games this next year.
And then they have Jarvis Landry.
Wait, is that like total from last season? Like
no,
into
this
season or
8 games through the next season. He's
That's
getting
not
suspended.
enough. He should be.
Odell. They have a good defense too. Do you think they're playoff bound? Is that
they're playoff contenders? Like,
do you think they're Super Bowl contenders?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Super Bowl
until
you can beat the Patriots. They're not Super Bowl contenders. I mean, they're close. They're getting so close.
They'll make it. They'll make it to the conference championship.
Over the Chiefs?
Yes.
Over the Chiefs or the
Well, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill got that. What's it called? He's like being investigated for battery.
That's so stupid. I said that.
Why
before.
would you ever do anything?
I don't know.
One of the Patriots have so much success because they just have like
smart guys.
But you're also putting the Browns over the Ravens, who just picked up Ingram, and
there's a lot of teams that
but still like getting
AFC's getting good.
Chargers
really good,
really fast.
A lot more players are going there.
But it's just like I feel for the Giants fans. It's that they're all like wah wah wah, and I'm
Sean Dempsey.
Right. Oh yeah, Sean Dempsey. He was geeking on his story the other day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So they get a 17th overall pick. That could be very valuable. They're trying. I think they're just trying to like restart.
Rebuilding
the
now.
Giants, but like he's so young that he could have been, like he is the rebuild, basically if he had stayed there. But
they got something. It wasn't because the Raiders trade seemed like they just gave him away. But it's
way different though.
Jabril Peppers is young.
It sounds like they wanted to do like a legitimate trade and just failed.
Yeah, the Giants. They're just dumb. It's like the Porzingis thing. All New York teams are so dumb.
Not the Yankees though.
Except for the Yankees. And the Mets. The Mets are kind of dumb though.
Mets are
Derek Jeter's a retard executive.
Mets?
Yeah.
He's the Marlins.
Oh, that's what I'm talking. Why am I thinking of the Marlins?
They're stupid. Yeah.
Marlins are dumb too.
Mm-hmm. They trade away Stanton, Yelich.
Derek Jeter just wanted to see the Yankees succeed.
They have like the best.
Yeah, that's true.
Marlins would have the best outfield in the league.
Yeah, Marlins would be super good, but Derek Jeter wants to give the Yankees the best. No, but I wanted to I was going to talk about something. I forgot.
Stanton for Starlin Castro.
I don't even know who that is, so it must be bad.
Exactly.
All right.
I think it was him. Yeah.
But the Browns, like the difference between this trade and the Antonio Brown trade was that Antonio Brown like was going to leave.
He was going to leave anyway.
And you don't actually know if Odell was going to leave. He probably was. But you don't actually know if he was going to leave.
Right. Yeah.
And it would have been way easier to fix the problem in New York than it would have been in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So I was getting
a little bit of crack-a-lacking on the mic.
I was getting
No, but it would have been way easier to fix the Giants situation because all you would need is to get a quarterback. But it's like, I guess
Do you
that's.
think the Browns are too young to be that good?
I don't think they're too young. I mean,
Mayfield's in his second year.
Mayfield
Chubb's
got a
in-
ton of experience last year. Chubb played outstanding.
I think they're definitely good. Like it's not.
They're
even-
gonna be.
Chubb
good.
is the X factor.
Yeah, Chubb was overseen by.
If Chubb,
He was on my fantasy team.
if Chubb,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I won.
No.
And I beat you and you.
All right, we don't
I
need to
didn't
talk
beat-
about my fantasy season.
Yeah, Sean's a retard.
Bleep that out. Bleep that out.
If Nick Chubb isn't good, the Browns aren't going to be good. It's like the same like with all players. Like if Odell's not good, the Browns aren't going to be good. If
Well, they have.
Baker
They
Mayfield,
have so many weapons, though.
Yeah.
if Baker Mayfield's not good, then Browns aren't going to be good.
He's the quarterback.
If Jarvis Landry's not good, the Browns aren't going to be good. Like I just
What?
think that's how it is.
If
Jarvis Landry's like.
If Jarvis Landry's like okay, they'll still be good.
No.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many.
He'd be the
players that-
second option or the.
There's so many
yeah.
players above him that are better.
Anyway.
But like, let's talk about what the Giants get. We haven't really talked about that.
17th overall pick can do something. It's
Yeah.
like value.
Yeah, and Jabril Peppers, he's just great safety.
He was like
yeah, but
what,
like the
fourth
safety's
pick?
not going to help your team. Like,
Yeah, he was.
He was like a high
Yeah.
top 10,
how old is he?
right? No.
He's young.
Young.
Yeah.
So yeah, they could get They're probably looking to get like maybe Kyler Murray.
No, he's way
Giants?
higher
Is
than
he gonna go higher? You
that.
think?
They could
He
they
could
could
go
trade
number
up. They could trade up maybe, but
They'll probably. What if they just traded that 95th pick to move up to maybe 10 or something?
Kyler Murray could go number 1 to the Cardinals. Like,
Oh yeah, that's true.
that's a serious discussion.
Remember that one time when the Cardinals picked an offensive lineman first overall? They did.
that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Why I don't understand why you would pick an offensive lineman first overall.
Because
Mm.
they can be valuable.
Yeah, but like
You got to protect the quarterback.
you could have like
I feel bad for Josh Rosen. I gotta say, he was in the worst put together offense ever, and then he gets no
Yeah, I
respect.
know.
And then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, forget you. We're gonna get."
Yeah, it kind of
Kyler
sucks for
Murray."
him. First year
oh yeah.
did not go well.
Rookie
at all.
year. I mean, their offense was hard. I had David Johnson on my fantasy team. I wanted to shoot myself.
Whoa.
Not to bring up my
Whoa.
not to bring up
Whoa.
my fantasy team
Whoa.
again, or
But yeah. What about like is Odell's injury a big concern in this trade? Like how many injuries he's had?
I don't think it's.
No, because they
a
didn't
big
give
deal.
up. The Browns gave up basically nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like-
Odell's Odell.
It's something, but yeah, it's like getting Kyrie basically.
do take note that this is through 12 games, so he missed a
So
few
4
games.
games more, and that could have been like 1,500 yards or so.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think we can move on. What else we got? Oh,
Uh-oh.
March Madness with Ethan Smith. All right, so March Madness, we're here with Ethan Smith.
Yo, what's up?
Hey guys.
He's rocking
Alright.
the AirPods.
What's
He's
up?
Rocking the AirPod. Okay, so Ethan, we have some questions for you. March Madness. Let's move to our next slide here. Hold up.
So obviously we have the top 10 teams, or out of the teams that are projected like 1 through 3 seeds. Who do you think has the best? Who's the best team in college basketball right now?
Just in general, the best team.
Just Who's your best? Who do you think doesn't matter the ranking or whatever. Who do you think the best team is?
I know. Honestly, I just have to say Duke
Yeah.
with
dat.
Zion.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
They're just so dominant right now with Zion. I think. Well, honestly, like I think R.J. Barrett and Cam Reddish are a little bit overrated. But other
RJ
than
Barrett's
that,
not
like,
overrated.
well, that's just. I just think that. But
I can see where you're coming from.
He's not overrated though.
You don't even watch.
Well, the
college
only reason I
basketball
say that, I think they're over. I think right now they're a little bit overrated, but I think they obviously have like insane potential, like NBA potential. I can see why they're getting like picked high in the draft, but
They could.
I
beat
mean,
the
they
Cavs. Just saying.
they could honestly they don't take very good shots, like especially they both like were not very clutch last night against UNC.
They won though.
Like
I didn't watch the game.
They
I was
did
watching
win.
the Marquette game. That was a good game. It got a little
Yeah, but
frisky.
so Ethan, would you pick Duke as your pick to win it all?
I think so. I think
Do you think
well,
that the lack of
I think
experience
they're the best.
is going to
I
come
think
in?
they're the best team in college basketball, but I don't think I'm gonna pick them actually,
Why?
because I gotta pick my Bulldogs, Gonzaga.
Okay, break
Also-
them down. Do you think
yeah.
they're lost to St. Mary's in the West Coast? Yeah, they're on the West Coast, right?
Yeah,
No, it's some like high school conference. Sorry. So do you think their loss in the championship does that mean anything, or do you think they're still one of the top teams in the country?
I think that
Is it
it
concerning
means
at
a
all?
lot. Like it's concerning, but I think it won't. I mean, if they're a 1 seed, they're gonna play some crappy 16 seed, and hopefully not lose to them. Hopefully they have a really good. Honestly, just like that one really good game will get them back on track,
Right.
assuming they win.
Do you think
And
they only scored like what 40 something points?
It was insane, honestly. Like, I think they didn't get the ball inside to Rui Hachimura.
Mhm.
Also, like everyone was just having a really off day. Like especially Zach Norvell had like
So their
Single-digit
game,
points.
everyone was a worst case scenario for them in a way, right? Like
I'm-
they're not gonna play
Yeah.
any worse than that.
yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Do you
If
think
it
do you
were
think
like
they
that in
can
the
go to
tournament.
Do you think they can go to the Final Four? Do you think they can, or do you think
Definitely.
are they upsettable? Probably.
Not
think-
not in the really early rounds.
Yeah. Well, obviously,
Well,
but like,
I don't know.
Anything can happen. It's March.
I don't think in the Sweet 16. I think they're out of here.
What was that?
Well, we don't have a bracket yet.
Yeah,
so
but
it's tough to
in the Sweet 16, I think they're gonna lose.
I think they can definitely get to the
Interesting.
Final Four.
I think.
Yeah,
I think Rui Hachimura is too
Bruh.
inconsistent.
What?
I don't know who.
I
name
don't
what
even
you're talking
you-
about.
you
Is
literally
No, but
do-
I know
you
who
don't
Rui
wanna-
I think you're really
Hachimura.
off on that.
How do
Listen,
you? How
all I
like,
know
what?
is Zion.
No, I know
That's
who
all.
Rui
Zion's good.
Hachimura is.
I know, but how do you know he's like inconsistent,
Cause I know
Yeah,
who he
he's
is.
not inconsistent at all.
He is though.
bruh?
Yo,
Okay.
Zion's so
That's
good.
the funny thing. He is inconsistent.
Zion's so
I like
good.
my boy Brandon Clark.
I mean,
he's my
everyone
guy.
can be on and off shooting, but
Especially Rui
doesn't
Hachimura.
He's not a shooter though. He focuses. He's got some really good post moves, and he's just like the fact that he can shoot is just it stretches the floor so much for Gonzaga.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
if he does shoot, he's inconsistent.
I think realistically, UMBC has the best shot to win.
Unfortunately,
Pretty
they
sure they
lost
lost
it.
today,
Yeah,
but-
by 20
You're
or
wrong.
18 or something.
You know,
So
they
they're
can
not
still
even gonna
pull
make the
off.
tournament.
Shut up, hockey kid.
Nice try.
No, they're getting an at-large bid because they're that good. They're so.
Oh my
good.
god!
I mean, they beat
URI,
us.
URI almost got an at-large bid. That was
What?
they
No, they didn't.
almost went off at the end
What
of
the
the
beep is an at-large bid.
If you don't win the conference tournament, you can get an at-large bid. So you're like,
Oh, frick! I
URI
thought that was-
almost won,
Oh.
but lost by 20.
what?
No, URI.
Bro,
URI's gone. No.
now a better team is playing in their arena tonight at 6
Yeah,
o'clock.
Ethan. Why don't you
What?
talk
Hold
about
on,
that?
let's
Who?
finish college basketball.
Let's
first.
finish college.
Here's a question. I just thought of this. Who should be Player of the Year? National Player of the Year. You have Zion. You have
Zion.
RJ, Marcus Howard.
Zion.
It has to be Zion.
Ja Morant.
Oh, Ja Morant's an interesting one.
Um,
That's true.
Rory. Your boy.
Well,
Do you
I
think-
don't know. I don't know if Zion's injury will account into anything, but if not, then I think it's definitely him.
If
Like I
it's
hate
not
being-
Zion, it's Ja Morant.
I mean,
I
Zion's
hate
production
saying
level
just
was
like
incredible. What are you
I
gonna
hate
say?
sitting here just saying Zion, 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 but it's kind of true. He's.
I mean,
just
he's
such-
really hyped up, but when you think about it,
I think he deserves all
most-
of that.
I don't know about.
He deserves
all,
it
He
all.
deserves most of it. I think.
Player of the year, Gatorade Player of the
He's-
Year.
He's just
Gatorade.
athleticism is off the charts. Like I can't even.
Yeah, he's like
Here's-
he's like
Here's
me,
the chat.
basically. He's like
his
me.
athleticism.
He's like me when it comes to athleticism.
Yeah,
Like an absolute freak.
but like he, like when he's in the game, it's like his paint. You can't do anything in there.
Yeah,
He got
like
the
that,
paintbrushy
that
going to
go-ahead shot against UNC last night, right?
No.
Do you see
Yeah.
that? Right? Didn't he put up a shot, then just like got the rebound and put it in? Like
Oh yeah,
nothing.
yeah. I remember that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
UNC. Also, I was.
Yeah.
That's
What about
what honestly
talk about UNC? Do you think they have a
convinced me.
legitimate chance of winning?
Yeah, definitely UNC. That's what honestly like before yesterday's game, I thought, I don't know about Duke. They're gonna have a lot of trouble. They got like way too many freshmen. But like after watching last night, it just I gotta go with Duke over UNC right now, because the only times UNC beat Duke was without Zion.
True.
Well, they blew him out of the water though, and that
Out
was
of the
But
water?
honestly, I
That was
think-
the break of the shoe game.
I mean,
I think
Break of the shoe game.
because
Yeah.
Zion does carry them. I don't know if having two top 3 recruits rather than 3 really diminishes their title chances, but I mean, like, I don't know what I was saying there. Do you think
no,
Zion?
UNC has like insane like skill as well as like really good experience. Like I love watching Luke May. He's just like
He's really
such-
scary looking, Luke May.
He is scary.
Can we look?
it's an intimidation
Who
factor.
are we looking up?
Can
Luke?
Bruno take a picture of Luke May off of the internet? Maye. He's like, his eyes are so scary looking. Oh, there. God, his
Oh my god.
his eyes.
Guy's a beast.
No, that's a bad picture. That's him when he was like a sophomore.
This?
No, that's him, but his eyes are like really light. That's a why.
That's the same picture.
Oh, this.
The first one.
Further down. Yeah, see how light his eyes are compared. I don't know.
He's weird.
What, his white-colored eyes?
His hair is black and his eyes are like light blue. They're like white eyes, and
They're like UNC blue.
he's scarier looking than you. Stop looking at pictures from like 7 years ago. Enough with Luke May. I'm tired of looking at him. So you think Zion's Player of the Year? Is there any teams that like maybe that's been overlooked? Do you think there's any teams that could be sleepers this year?
What's your Cinderella team?
UMBC.
Not Cinderella, but
Shut
like
up. You don't even know what you're talking
I'm sorry.
Not
I
a
will
cin-
not talk.
not
How do
a,
you reach
shut
out?
up. Not a
All
Cinderella.
right, you want me to answer the question?
Yes.
I like.
Sean keeps
I
talking.
love Houston.
Whoa.
Okay.
3
They-
loves?
They were
That's
very
three
close.
loves.
They were very close last year, right? And then
Yeah, they.
Jordan Poole.
Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
The Houston player missed 2 free throws, which gave them the chance. I remember watching that game, and
I think I watched the buzzer beater.
How far did they make it?
That's all I watched.
Elite 8?
that was
That
to go to the Sweet 16.
Oh, so they won one
Damn.
game.
It was. What
Yeah.
seed was Houston?
That
I
was
thought they
around
were
32.
6.
They were a 7, right? Or a 6?
They were a 6,
Mm.
and Houston
I
or
knew that.
Michigan was a 3.
Damn.
Man.
I thought Michigan was a 2. Am I crazy?
You're crazy.
No, Michigan
I
wasn't.
probably am.
If
I
it was
thought
a 3-6 matchup, then it was.
Michigan was
Yeah,
a
it
2.
was a
I
3-6
think.
matchup.
Okay. Anyway, so you like Houston? Is there any other teams? Like,
What about Michigan State? Even
Well,
though that's
Wichita
not like a
State's
sleeper.
Wichita State's gonna win their conference tournament.
Oh, I did say Wichita State. The funny thing is, I said Michigan State.
You like Cassius Winston for Player of the Year, or is he even there?
No.
Is he there? He's not bad.
Wait, did you ask me about Michigan State?
Yes, I asked you about Michigan State.
Oh. Wichita State's pretty good.
What?
Shut up, Ethan. Michigan.
No, Wichita State, they beat Temple last night.
They beat Providence.
Can I just say, last night was a really good night of college basketball. Me and my brother were up till midnight watching some good hoops.
Sounds fun.
Some good
Wichita
hoops.
State is playing tonight, and they're gonna win their conference tournament by tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Stupid Mormon.
They almost lost to
You gotta beep that
Providence
out.
of all teams.
Yeah, you really gotta bleep that out.
Stupid Mormon.
That's racist, bro.
Bleep that one out too.
What? Mormon?
Maybe we can have some sass. What? He got a text. I was gonna say something.
Wow.
So you have Houston.
You know who I don't like?
Who?
Sean.
Nevada. Nevada's garbage.
Yeah, they suck. I agree.
What about teams from the Big
Utah
East?
State.
Providence.
Oh,
Villanova
Big East.
has
Did
been.
Providence win the game that they needed to win?
No.
Man.
They're gonna tear up the NIT though. So.
Not in tournament.
Hi, I'm NIT. I'm a retard.
What's up, bro? What's up, dog? Okay.
We're getting some
dog.
great
The
conversation.
stupid dog keeps kicking us.
What's up, dog?
What do you think about Marquette? They were top 10,
Let's
and then
go.
they've lost a ton of games in a row. Have
Yeah,
you been
I
paying
was
attention?
never-
If they're losing a bunch of games in a row this late, I don't think it's worth
Get
it.
out of here.
Something just happened.
Yeah, I was never really convinced on them early
Hello?
on. They're just not.
Hello.
The Big East just.
Nothing
I
happened.
guess like with
Oh,
like
there.
teams like Marquette and like Washington, they made it into the top 25 only because like you just expect a team from the Pac-12 and the Big East to be there.
Marquette was
But
good,
they
though.
don't-
They beat Buffalo.
Yeah, they have that one
They
guy,
beat-
Dwayne Wade.
Shut up. They beat Buffalo, and they beat Kansas State. They beat someone else. Louisville.
The University of Prague.
They were good, and then I think they're either
Also-
gonna.
I think
get
Prague's
upset.
gonna tear up the NIT.
Also, last night, Marcus Howard. That's the guy from Marquette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
showed
he
up.
got injured.
Oh no.
No, he didn't.
I don't know if he's still injured. If he's still injured, then I'm not taking him.
When did he get injured?
Ugh.
Well, he injured his wrist last night, and it seemed like.
He missed a bunch
I don't
of
know.
free throws at the end.
Oh, so he was in at the end of the game.
Did he slip
Yeah.
on his wrist because it's so
Okay.
icy?
He missed the game-winning shot.
I have a question. Is every weird comment that Nate makes gonna be in the podcast?
Hopefully not.
Yes.
Okay.
What else do we have here? We have Virginia on the board. Have we talked about
We
Virginia?
got-
I don't think so.
Or what about
We
the
got
SEC? Let's go to the SEC. You got
Bama.
Tennessee and Kentucky are playing right now, I think, right?
Right.
I'll tell you, the team I like from the SEC is LSU.
They
I know
just
that
they
they
just
lost-
lost their
Oh,
coach
Ben
though.
Simmons, yeah.
Is
They
Will,
lost a close one, but I think they showed a lot of clutch. Naj Reed, I think his name is. from
Nazirian.
LSU had some really
Isn't it
clutch shots.
Nazirian?
it's Nazir or something, but he's called Naz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to
Naj
help.
Reed.
They lost their
He-
coach though, right? In that scandal or something.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I don't
I
know.
think that's why they were struggling at the end, because he
But-
was talking about paying people or something. I don't know.
But yeah, I think, I think Tennessee and Kentucky are both, I think all three of those teams are pretty even. Kentucky, LSU, and Tennessee.
I really
But
like.
I don't think any of those three are going to make a Final Four.
I really like Keldon
you never know.
Johnson. I think he's gonna have a big tournament.
So Kentucky.
Yeah. What do you think about Keldon Johnson, Ethan?
Why?
Because I like Keldon Johnson.
Because you saw him on your draft board.
No, I know him. Ethan, what do you think about Keldon Johnson?
He's good. He's not anything that special.
I really like him. I think he's going to carry them.
Out of those 3 SEC teams, who do you think has the best chance at doing something?
Probably Tennessee.
I like Tennessee.
God, you like everything.
I don't like Nebraska.
Wow.
That's
I
so
like
mean.
I like teams that have a lot of good, like,
Players.
yeah. That's it. No, I was gonna say like really like strong, smart guards, and then like big guys that are like super consistent.
Yeah, Kentucky.
So Gonzaga.
Yeah, I like Gonzaga. That's why I'm so high on Gonzaga.
Wait, Rui Hachimura is on Gonzaga, right?
I think Gonzaga. I mean, they have so many options. You know, I think they don't have to like solely rely on one player.
Right. But I think Gonzaga's X factor is gonna be Zach Norvell. He's just
really
like
good.
he's a big time. But like I think like Zach Norvell did not play well against St. Mary's. That's why they lost.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I forget. I feel like we're missing something. Do you think
how about the Big 12?
yeah, Big 12.
Yeah.
Do you think Kansas has a shot at anything?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Dude,
Definitely
I'm
to
not-
win
they
it.
lost
think
like all their
Big
players.
12
I think they have a chance.
I don't really like the
They
Big
have
12
a
this year.
chance.
Big 12's kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Kansas State
Can't do.
was the one
You think
seed,
Texas
weren't
Tech
they?
will be able to
Texas
make a
Tech.
run?
I do.
They made a Elite 8 last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I think they've only gotten better, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
Because they
honestly,
have a lot of
definitely the
returning
teams I like.
guys.
Most
know.
of the teams I like are from the ACC.
I don't really like the ACC.
Is,
like-
Is Brigham Young University in the ACC?
No.
Oh,
Are
I
you
thought
serious?
Mormon College
I thought he had some
Association.
bias there.
What about like bubble teams? Do you think like NC State should get in?
Hold on, Nate. Do you know what the ACC is?
He has no idea. He's
It's
just
the
saying
Atlantic
stuff.
Conference
Atlantic.
Championship.
Yeah, that's
It's
that's the
that's
conference
the
with Duke and
championship
UNC and Florida State.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Virginia.
I know.
Okay,
We've
just
done
making sure.
many conference.
Then what? You just
Sporkles.
asked what BYU is in that.
Yeah. They're
I
the-
think that was a joke.
they're
It
the
was a
Atlantic, the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Ethan, that was a joke because you're Mormon. That's the joke.
Oh,
It's kind of funny. Do you think NC State should make it?
what's up, dog?
There's a lot of speculation about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about NC State,
Oh, you were an ACC
to be
fan.
honest.
What about Florida State? They
Florida, I really like Florida State. They just
I-
came off a big win against Virginia.
Oh, really?
They beat Virginia Tech, which was a close game. I saw the end of that.
Wait, they beat Virginia or Virginia Tech?
Both.
Oh.
Virginia last night.
Well,
they
they-
just beat Virginia.
Yeah, they beat Virginia Tech, then they beat
That's
Virginia.
They're playing Duke today.
I
I think Duke's gonna
So-
take the conference.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great insight.
Hey, that's all I got for you in this section.
So, do you think UMBC will be able to win the NCAA's?
The NIT.
No,
You
the March Madness.
They're
gonna-
not even gonna make it.
No, yes, they are.
it's
Okay.
a dog. They're gonna make it.
That would be funny if they won the conference tournament, then they got matched up against Virginia again. That would be funny.
And then they beat Virginia.
Whoa. Wait, who are we talking about?
Ethan, let me ask you another question.
Okay.
How at school, because you know there's a lot of games that occur during school time. How do you manage to watch games at school?
What a
Depends on the
question.
class.
Yeah,
Well,
in-
actually, let me tell you. This year I got easy classes to sneak it. I know I have PLT, band, comm, and then I have English, which
he doesn't
English.
know.
But I think the what you gotta do is you gotta make it like without like put up a folder
Okay.
and don't have the phone there before. I mean, unless you're already on your Chromebook, you can just like easily do that.
Yeah,
But
that was us
have the
in
folder there,
English last
and
year.
then stare at the folder. And if they don't say anything, then you can put the phone there.
Last year, URI was the first game of the tournament, so in my engineering class, our teacher put it up during a test, and we just watched it.
Damn.
I was
Yeah.
watching PC lose to Texas A&M in history class. It was a heartbreaker.
Jack, we were watching the URI game in English.
Yeah, I know. I was saying.
Yeah.
that was lit.
That. No, and then Miss Latai, bleep out that name. She was like, stop watching basketball. Right?
What? No, she did not see.
I thought she did.
She never.
That
No,
was
she
the
didn't.
Alright.
that was the Oklahoma
Well,
game, right?
you know, Ethan, we got a lot of good insight from you. I thank you.
Thank you.
We have to.
I wish we could have done
yeah.
this with the bracket all set, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
there's a
we'll
lot of-
we'll have
there's
you
a
on
lot of-
again.
if, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Cool.
But yeah. Thanks for coming on, and we will catch you on the rebound.
What?
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
No pun intended.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. That was probably the worst segment in all of our. Go Friars.
Quick shout out to Providence College basketball. They didn't make the tournament this year, but the future is bright.
Yes.
Not for URI though. Okay. Our last segment will be about
MLB free agency.
MLB free agency. Here we have two top 20 players in the MLB.
Yeah, I'd say top 20.
What?
Is Machado top 20?
Yes.
If anything, we should be concerned about Harper. He had kind of a down season last year.
Yeah, but he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, but still.
He was like okay. He was just
Well, it's
like,
base-
I mean,
baseball's
he's
way
Bryce
different.
Harper, so I mean, he's good.
I don't know if Machado's a top 20 player.
He
you
is.
literally know nothing.
I actually know stuff about Manny Machado. I don't think he is.
Okay, that's fair enough. Maybe he's.
Where did they rank on the?
I think
polls
he's a
that
bubble. He's a
MLB
bubble
did?
guy.
I mean, he at his best, he's one of the best in the league. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, he's a
say
great
so.
fielder.
Were you talking about Harper?
Machado.
He wasn't that good in the World Series, but he showed up.
Yeah, that's
during
why I
the-
don't think he's a top 20
the-
guy.
Yeah, but in
Well,
NLCS
in, like-
he was great,
Yeah.
or he was good, like good.
I mean, 5 games doesn't really determine like
Yeah.
how good
Plus,
he did all
it's the
season.
Red Sox. So.
Yeah, Red Sox did great.
So Sean, since he
Yeah,
knows
what's up?
nothing,
I know
do
so.
you think?
I mean,
the,
I'm not the
do you
biggest.
think
guy
the
on
Phillies
baseball,
are a World Series team now that they got Harper?
but, you know, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, not only did they get Harper, they got Andrew McCutchen. They got
Whoa. Oh, he's kind of old now, though.
yeah, he's on the older side.
He's
They
washed up.
got, I think they got Gene Segura from Seattle, who's good.
Mhm.
They got a few.
They went all in.
Yeah, they're definitely something to worry about
Mhm.
if you're in the NL. Do you think they have a shot?
So, what was their record?
We don't
God.
actually have that right now, but they
Roughly.
they didn't make the play.
Right. They had like.
They finished.
I think-
they were either second or third because they have.
Right.
They also have the.
I'm expecting a big turnaround in the next
They
year.
also have the Braves and the. What am I forgetting? Nationals.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
So he moved from
Um,
one NL East team to the other.
I don't. They might go far in the playoffs, but I don't think they'll.
I don't think they're gonna go like far in the playoffs. I mean, the
I think
Phillies
they'll win
still
the
are-
first round, and then I think they'll get like swept or something in the second.
It's tough to make the playoffs in the MLB.
Yeah, because
Little spots like
Right.
5.
Plus, they have one of the
That's
most
true.
stacked. They have one of the most stacked divisions in
Mhm.
the league. So,
Yeah.
and the Braves got a lot better.
But
Yeah, Braves.
13-year, $330 million. What? Like, I don't know if Bryce
The
Harper.
weird thing with his contract, there's no opt-outs and there's no trade clause.
That's crazy.
So he's there for 13 years.
Like
unless
no
he,
matter what.
Yeah, and
dies
he's
or
trying to
something.
recruit Trout.
Is he?
I mean, like jokingly, like what LeBron's doing. You know, he's like trying to get everyone over there. Like AD, Harper's like.
There's
kinda-
no salary cap too, so
Yeah, he's trying to like egg on Trout. Like, hey, wouldn't it be fun to play together? Like he's trying to do that. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen.
Mike Trout should get out of there.
he's
LA.
under contract. It's kind of tough. So
Just say I'm gonna hit myself on my kneecap with my baseball bat, or else trade me.
What?
Yeah.
No. I mean,
It's the dog.
oh.
he's not even close.
Anyway, so Machado went to the Padres, who were one of the worst teams in the league.
Definitely.
They were one of, if not the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
But
Them
he
and
got a
Orioles.
ton of money.
10-year, $300 million.
So he's there for a while.
Both crazy.
Does he have
contracts.
opt-out option?
Yeah,
I think after 5 years,
something like that.
5 or 7.
So do you think...
So he can opt out after 5 or 7 years?
Yes, I think.
So he can just, like, leave? How does that work?
I'm not fully.
Anyway, so they're in the same division as the Dodgers, who have lost some people, but they're still good.
They
Yeah,
lost
they-
Manny Machado.
Yeah, Diamondbacks, who weren't bad last year, but then they lost Paul Goldschmidt. Of course, you care about that. And they
course.
lost Patrick Corbin. So they're-
Damn.
Oh man, Patrick.
Patrick
Hey.
Corbin, no.
No.
Anyway, they got the Rockies, who are good.
Yeah.
So I don't think their playoff hopes are anywhere close. They do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a few years before you see
They
anything.
might have a Fernando Tatis Jr. or something. I forget his name.
Fernando.
He's good. Anyway, they're not. They're gonna suck.
No, I'm expecting like
In baseball,
somewhat of a turnaround.
in baseball, one player can make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
more of
expecting
a-
like maybe 15 game turnaround from last year. Probably more. I mean, they won like what, 60 games.
Yeah, they sucked.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
think
one
that-
guy in baseball can win you like 15 more games.
I mean,
Who do you think?
it's
Who's
not
your
like-
World Series favorite right now?
Red
Still
Sox.
Boston.
I mean, I gotta say the Red Sox.
it's like
I mean,
there's
the Red
no-
Sox didn't change the roster.
No
like,
team,
at all.
no team has done anything else to really contend with them, and their other,
The Yankees.
well, the Yankees, but like the Dodgers, who they just played, haven't like added guys; they've lost guys. So
Right.
I
But
don't.
they're still gonna be dominant in the NL.
Yeah, but like, who the Yankees add?
They got.
Well, I mean, they have Judge, Stanton.
um,
What's his name? I don't
they
know.
have the young guys. They have.
Yeah, but
we'll still-
Just Judge and Stanton.
We'll still beat
Gleyber
them.
Torres, Gary Sanchez.
But did they like actually add anyone?
Yeah, they got their bullpen is insane right now.
So is ours.
it's
No,
not.
our
It
Red Sox
sucks.
bullpen sucks.
They have no one. who's
I mean,
good.
they got rid of Kimbrel, so I mean,
Yeah.
that could be seen as a plus.
They haven't brought him
and
back.
negative.
He's still not off the table though.
I mean, I don't think he's gonna sound.
Well,
Yeah, I
our
don't-
starters are good.
Yeah, but
Stephen Wright got suspended 80 games, but he didn't really.
What'd
play
he
last
do?
Year. PEDs.
if he throws a knuckleball like that matters. Stupid.
But I see Sale, Price, maybe Porcello having good years. I mean, that's what we can hope
Price
for.
is gonna have a really good year. He's coming off a really good World Series. I
He
feel.
had 2 wins in that series.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Did
pretty
he
good.
win Game 7? Oh no, they didn't.
No,
play Game
Sale
Yeah,
did.
5.
They
No,
he won Game 5.
Sale-
Sale was at the end though.
Sale only pitched that last inning.
That it was cool though, cause Sale started the first game of the year, and he ended the last game of the year.
So cool.
Poetic.
Yep.
All right.
Anyway,
Well,
I think it's been a good episode.
it's been a good episode. Yes. This has been No Cap episode 8. We have
Sean Wright with us.
Sean Wright,
Thank
What's
you
up?
so much, Sean Wright.
Hey, it was my
Hoagie.
pleasure.
Hoagie's here, Applejack's here, Quirky's here, always in our hearts. We want to thank Ja for allowing us to do this. We have to thank the Stew. The atmosphere is
so
created for the
trappable.
podcast.
Stu safe, keeping our money
Hey.
safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stu boiler, Stu
Stew heater.
vent.
Stew heater keeping
Hey.
us warm, always dripping.
Uh,
Stu,
Thanks
the
to
Stu
the
itself.
to the
Cool as a
Samsung.
moose.
Thanks to the new golf shoe box.
Cool as a Moose, Quebec.
Cool as a moose, Quebec. You know, that's cool.
The norm.
Thanks for the mics that Jack almost broke. Thanks to the stands. Thanks to the UCA 222 Behringer U-Control audio interface.
Samsung, let's
Thanks
go.
for the PV6 mixer. Thanks for the Dell Inspiron 13.2-in-1 7000
And
laptop.
paper.
Shout out these notes.
Shout out notes. Shout out the TechNet mouse. Shout out
Sharpie.
Ethan Smith. Shout out the Sharpie. Shout out everything.
Shout out my phone.
And
Yeah,
Bragla.
shout out.
Hopefully
shout out,
you don't break again.
Yeah, shout out to the XLR cords.
Cause you trash.
Shout out to the rug. Shout out to the disease table, by the
Yeah,
way.
shout out to
If you
disease
look
table.
at this table,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
it's like rusted
It's
beyond
cancer.
belief.
I can
It used
smell the tetanus.
to. It used to be green, but now it's like green and brown.
Love that combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God we have this this cover. I probably just got AIDS from touching the table.
Yeah, whatever. You
Thanks
only
to
live
the
once.
thanks to the cover. Thanks for everything. Thanks for this foam cover.
Hey, join the March Madness bracket
You say
challenge.
say some puss sounds.
Okay, we're done now. We're done now.
No, we're not done now. Shut up. Thanks to everyone for watching. This has been the No Cap Podcast with Jack and Nate. We have Sean Wright here as a guest.
Sean Wright.
Thank you.
You're welcome.